All right, everybody, it is Monday. It is the last Monday of November. Crazy to think that November's already out of here and that Thanksgiving is in just a few days. That part's super exciting. Actually, it's super exciting that November's getting behind us. We're almost in December and Christmas decorations are going up. People are getting into it pretty early this year. I've seen a lot more Christmas lights on homes. A lot more Christmas lights on homes, a lot more Christmas decorations like in the windows of businesses and stuff like that, much sooner than I have in the past. And you know what? I used to think, hold your britches, everybody. Hold your britches until we get to December. Geez, can we get at least past Thanksgiving? But now, you know what? I'm kind of on board. It's okay. It feels good. Let's just, fold Thanksgiving into kind of the Christmas thing. It's like pre-Christmas celebration. But I'm okay with the Christmas decorations during Thanksgiving. Mix it up a little bit of both, right? All right. Oh, I guess we should start with some headlines. Yes, I do have headlines. I did come prepared this time. All right. Ariana has strategically placed herself not only behind the camera, but she's put a light. She's really, so cords going. She's really trying to create a barrier between me and the flinging of the cards. All right. Why did NASA choose a Boeing 747 to piggyback the space shuttle? Well, there's many reasons to this, actually. I'm a big nerd. I used to really be into this stuff. But there was aerodynamics, size, weight, speed, power, all this kind of stuff. But to me, it always looked really, really cool. This is the coolest thing, I think, that man has created. And there's many cool things that, as humans, we've evolved and done. But this one is just, not only is it beautiful, but it's masterful. It's a space shuttle that we rocket into space. It lives in space. It glides back down to Earth, and then we put it on the back of a plane and we fly it halfway off across the country to prepare it for its next launch. It is really masterful what is happening right there in the air. And luckily, when they decommissioned the space shuttle and they were touring it around the states, it flew from, it wasn't from Sacramento, it was going south. It was going from kind of north over low flight over Sacramento down to Southern California where it's in a museum. And I got to pull off the freeway and take video of it flying by. I wanted to put it in this video, but I don't know where it's at. So anyway, really cool, really masterful stuff. I like it a lot. See, you can only hide a little bit. Next up, tiny dogs line up to see Santa and take it more seriously than any human child on this planet. I don't think it's the dogs that are taking it seriously. I think it's the dog owners that are taking it too seriously. And yeah, maybe they need to go, well, I'm not going to say that, but maybe they need to take a little bit easy on the doggos there because that doggo looks like he's going to go poop in somebody's shoe as soon as that hat comes off him. Just saying. Man, you're in a good spot. Next up, Heinz unveils new leftover gravy sauce for the ultimate leftover sandwich. This is not a joke. It's like a gravy sauce that you put on your leftover turkey sandwiches. I mean, I guess you can put it on whatever. Some people take bread, they'll take the turkey, chop it up, leftover turkey, chop it up, put it up, a little mayonnaise on there or something, salt, pepper, smack it together, maybe a little lettuce, smack it together, and you got a good turkey sandwich. Some people do put the stuffing. You take your turkey, bed of turkey on top of the bread, salt, pepper, blah, blah, blah. Skip the lettuce. Put a little bit of leftover stuffing on there. Just a little bit, just a nice little layer, covers the turkey. Man, it adds to it. Now this gravy sauce, you put that on top, and now you've got a Smack Your Mama. Don't actually do that, but Smack Your Mama flavored leftover sandwich there. Pretty cool idea. So check that out. I know Clayton's probably already left the building. You probably heard him just run out of the building because he was like, what? He's got to try it. All right, it is Monday, everybody. We got to get some groove on because what do we have on Wednesday? We have our Thanksgiving party in here, and God, the food's going to be good. I am so looking forward to the food. I love the food. I just seriously, I've said it a lot this month. I've said it probably every single episode of this month. I love the food for Thanksgiving. So we're gonna have some good stuff on Wednesday. But before we get there, we've got to get pumped up for the week with a month of gratitude with Hannah right here. I think that's the first time this month I've actually said it right. Just saying, but here's Hannah.
There we go. I'm grateful for the people that sing my favorite songs with me.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the fields we go, laughing all the way. Ha ha ha, bells on bongos ring, making spirits fly. What fun it is to ride and sing your sleighs home tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one horse open sleigh. Hey, happy
Thanksgiving! That is such a sweet one. That is nice. Yeah, I've never heard that before. Typically, you've heard a lot of positive sayings and stuff like that, but that is because the people that sing the songs with you, they may not like the song, but it's because they're with you, it encourages them, and they want to do it, it's just fun, or it is that person that you just don't care, we can't sing, but together we're in perfect harmony with our relationships, not necessarily our voice. So that's a really good one. I mean, that's just to the point of the season. Be with the people that you care about the most, and have a good rest of the entire season, but up to Thanksgiving as well. All right, next up we have the word of the day.
Man, how do you fix this thing? I don't know how you do it. Oh, hey guys, welcome to Monday. And guess what? We're getting closer to Thanksgiving. Who is excited? I know I am. And I know you guys are ready to eat some of the food. The turkey, the ham, pretty much everything you asked for. But we got a word for you right here. So today's word of the day is réchauffée. Réchauffée, oh my God. All right, so if you want to know what it is, I'll tell you. So réchauffée is basically a warmed leftover dish. And it's leftovers. That's what a réchauffée is. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. What kind of world are we living in? So that's word of the day for you guys. And we'll see you guys on Wednesday for a special episode of Thanksgiving and some football picks. Take care.
All right, leftovers. We got it. Réchauffée, a dish that is warmed up. Yeah, maybe it was cooked before. Maybe it was just a cold thing that you have to warm up. But réchauffée, I might use that. What are you guys having for dinner? Réchauffée. What? Yeah. All right. Would you rather this or that?
Hi everyone, it's your host Lavelle and I am back with Would You Rather. Can you believe we're on a short week and Thanksgiving is a few days away? How exciting is that? But let's focus on today's Would You Rather, which is, would you rather have green bean casserole or macaroni and cheese? So let's see what our clients have to say. Let's see who we can find. And our first person we have is Manny. Let's see what he has to say. Would you rather have green bean casserole or mac and cheese?
Mac and cheese.
Oh, you like that better than green bean casserole?
Very good. Tasty.
Well, guess what? Same with me, so we have the same opinion. Thanks, Manny.
Welcome.
Travis, would you rather have macaroni and cheese or green bean casserole?
Macaroni and cheese, because it being baked makes it a lot tastier.
Oh, I like that. Thanks, Travis.
You're welcome, Lavelle.
Hey, Trish, would you rather have green bean casserole or macaroni and cheese?
I would rather have macaroni and cheese because I'm not a big fan of green bean casserole.
Well, same with me. Thanks, Trish.
You're welcome.
Hey, Ted. Hello, Bo. I have a question for you.
What is it?
Would you rather have green bean casserole or macaroni and cheese?
Macaroni and cheese.
Oh, you like that better than green bean casserole?
Yeah.
Well, same with me, so we have the same opinion. Thanks, Ted. You're welcome, Bo. And that concludes today's Would You Rather. Hope everyone enjoyed it, and thank you to everyone that participated. Sorry if you didn't get to do it. You'll get to do it next time, but hope everyone has a marvelous Monday. Stay tuned for Wednesday's Would You Rather on Thanksgiving Eve. Have a marvelous Monday, everyone. Bye-bye.
Oh my God, no brainer. Mac and cheese for me, man. I like green beans and I don't mind a good green bean casserole. Yes, in spite of the fact that I do not like asparagus or Brussels sprouts, green beans are on my list as long as they're cooked right. Some people really can screw up a good green bean and that's sad. But green bean casserole's not bad. You know what? If you're not a fan, I say just give it a shot. Give it one of those no thank you bites and see what you got there. But for me, if I have to pick between the two, I'm going mac and cheese all day long every day. Next up is the Firewood Frog ASL word of the day.
ASL phrase of the day is pilgrim. So for you making both peas and going kind of like down a little bit, and then you want to go put both your hands and then slide it across and then go down. So 1, 2.
All right, I think I got this. A little confusing. It took me a minute here. I got to curl those bottom fingers in. I got to make like these alligators chomping, and I got to put my thumbs right there. It's like the alligator tongues. That's what it is. But then when I was learning about this, it's pilgrim. When I first saw this, I thought someone was throwing some gang signs at me. And then I made the joke, what gang are you in? I'm in the Pilgrims. Yeah, it was funnier the first time. But you got it. Here, it's curl those guys in. You got your alligators. You put your thumbs in there for the alligator tongues and put them together. Pull them apart, drop them down. You got pilgrim. Pilgrim. Yeah, I got it. All right. But did the Pilgrims have is it mashed potatoes and gravy? I hope so. I don't know if they had the gravy back then. That would be sad. Can you imagine? No gravy for your mashed potatoes? What is it? Oh, this is it. Mashed potatoes. Yeah. You got to mash them and then snake bite them. I don't know. That's weird. Mashed potatoes. Okay. Anyway, lest I digress, more I move on. But yeah, sad for the Pilgrims. No gravy with their. But that is the Firewood Frog ASL word of the day. I got to think about that every time. Next up, did you know? Thanksgiving edition.
Welcome back to Did You Know Thanksgiving Edition, and this one is the Native Americans celebrated many days of Thanksgiving long before the Pilgrims arrived. How cool is that? If you learned that in history, hope you enjoyed this Did You Know Thanksgiving Edition.
All right, yes. So no, I didn't really know this, but I did know that Native Americans, by and large, celebrated harvest festivals. They did celebrate the changing of the seasons, and so harvesting certain foods, whether it was actually meats, fish, or things that they grew or whatnot, but they did celebrate a lot of different things, actually, the weather changing and stuff like that. So not shocking, but pretty cool. Honestly, if you want to learn about a culture that has some really, really cool, really unique, fascinating, not necessarily religious practices, but things that they do like that, the Native Americans have some really, really fantastic ones. Really cool. They're so spiritually involved to their being connected to the earth and what the earth not just provided, but how they fit into the circle of life and their philosophies, all of them. Even the warring factions, one of the things about Native Americans is many of the tribes did not get along together, but they all had this through line of respect and care and symbiotic relationship with nature itself. So it's pretty cool. Some pretty cool traditions that they have. If you want to just go down that rabbit hole of all the different traditions and all, I mean, because seriously, you start from the East Coast, you go to the West Coast, you can go north into Canada, you can go down into Mexico. Native Americans have a very wide, broad range of tribes and beliefs and stuff like that, but it's all still connected to that one thing where they were grateful for the land and what the land provided and their balance with nature. It's really pretty cool. All right, that is it for Monday, everybody. It is Monday, the last Monday of November, which technically means next week is December. But Wednesday is our Thanksgiving feast. We will have tons of great food. We'll be doing some cool activities, and it'll be a great day. It's always a great day. You do not want to miss the food. Some of the best food we do all year is actually on this day. So very excited about that. And we're going to have a great short week, and we will see you Wednesday. No morning routine on Friday. Everyone should be chillaxing, watching some movies, maybe doing some holiday shopping, whatever it is, just do it with grace and kindness. Please don't be those people in the parking lots that are running over people to run into the stores and run people down. Just don't do that. Yeah, so have a great Monday, Tuesday, everybody. We'll see you on Wednesday for the Thanksgiving morning routine. Take care, everybody.